Afenyo Markins, minority leader, Ede chese entukobi chanye bie sisi wa parliament hono mo chese. Unhunu a chese are ho ehia. Ninsemra wo kan very very important. I was say as a whole nation, yetimi de taking note of it because it looks like say people are taking things for granted. And no, and I want Tiasie because he doesn't know why things like this will be taken for granted, especially with the galamsey. He's saying, say, we have some important people here, they put their life on the line to stop illegal mining, but it looks like, say, we, the current parliament, the 9th parliament, you know, we are taking things for granted, and we are doing things, everything is political. Not everything is political. That is what Afenyo Markins is saying. And also, A+ a petition, Honorable Abena Osei Asare. Mamina woni DVA le boss inya issue na nsemu ho baby no. A+ a petition no. Na adding no petition no. We are going to dive into that and see why A+ a petition man no person yi mamini free office. And I say public account committee no. Or person yin free mo as a chairperson. That is what A+ is saying. That is the stories we have for you today. Please, before we dive into the stories, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you like, you share, and you comment down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime you ever drop in new video, now so on Sankabi. So guys, let's dive into the video. 80 Afenyo Markins asema wokan nyina say, Osei, we have taken galamsey politically too much. Because enya adie bia na political because adie bi ono mo a say adie ayede we come together, we find the best place of pointer at never bo mind nyina. But right now it looks like say ya politicize galamsey amana kwa akoye say eye we dia eye we mu di benefit we mu di pese empanimfo ni bia abakọ de omo life eto on the line ebi bi no mo presidency eto on the line. Senka omobe fight am galamsey every honum, but anya because people think say we are using that for personal gain on personal interest.
Mr. Speaker, indeed, democracy provides that the actors must have an opportunity to do politics, share ideas, and have their views, disagree and agree. It is, however, part of democracy also for the core issues of national discourse to be agreed upon by the active stakeholders in this process. Mr. Speaker, the matter you've just raised, galamsey, is one thing that, for the want of a better word, I must say that we as political leaders, active stakeholders of this democracy, have failed. And I say so without mincing words. We must, as political actors, know that there are matters that we have to agree upon and nip it in the bud. My recent recollection of this matter dates me back to 2015 as a young member of the Finance Committee. Honorable Setekwe, Minister of Finance, as he then was, appeared before us and lamented how galamsey was affecting cocoa production. But did the nation listen to him? Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo put his presidency on the line. Don't go there. You may have to listen. This is an important matter. This is how committed the president was on this matter. But again, we, as the actors, were looking at the political convenience and the gains. That is why we are where we are. We are where we are.
at this point, what Afenyo Markins is saying, you know, Obi or Tinchi or a typical NDC Ninkwadia, Obeka say he's Namomo by then I'm ye. San Obeka, Namomo by then I'm ye. But right now, as it stands right now on politics, galamsey they also the politics right now because the kind of resource name Niema you know, Araho. But at the current here, galamsey is really politics, and I say I politicizing galamsey. Now I say so many who say Nancy Anna issue need see with you no honorable na or MP no or honorable MP kwabena hwan say kwa Ebenezer kwa hwan ado say hwan ono one who say oya edisini na nsashe galamsey na say. So when we talk about galamsey it is not just some private people be na enyo business be no mo yo. Ghana mpanimfo no na but they can't stop it. If they stop it, they are doomed. That is why they can't stop illegal mining. So let's move on. Ena A plus a petition honorable Abena Osei Asare. I didn't know what petition honorable Osei Asare. We are going to find out because Osei Mameno, she can't be trustworthy. In so many buhonomoa, wobo boss what say mameno, she can't be trustworthy into no. Yen free public account committee as a chairperson, yen free ho. Yen free ho no one ever sure definitely end this in. And you know, let's dive into the content and see why A plus ekase. Ye mame Abena Osei Asare. And free honum as account committee member no a chairperson union for public account committee chairperson no union free hono enti A plus asema all can you say. I'm going to post the letter on the screen so we can follow along. A plus asema all can say from the first line paragraph no or say request to support the removal of Honorable Abena Asare Osei Asare as chairperson of the public account committee. Honorable Speaker, I respectfully write to draw your kind attention to a matter that concerns the integrity and dignity of Parliament and the confidence that citizens repose in its oversight responsibilities. So there is clear or Parliament say neni ehunu bibi. It needs to be what talked about. I was see pay attention to adokra neni na dey ehunu no. Neni ehunu bibi nti was see pay attention to adokra neni na dey ehunu no. Enti ade ben na A plus eni ehunu. Let's move on to the paragraph. Or say the public account committee remains one of the Parliament's most critical instrument for ensuring transparency, accountability, and responsible use of public funds. Or say, a public account committee no, one of the most essential part of the government and our parliament. They make sure say any ade bi ekoso about sikane anything bi our parliament one. It we make sure say that part of the parliament, you know, public account committee make sure say everything is transparent. Kronu bi enim the katashishe bi enim. So or chala Mr. Speaker say that part hono no a very important place be we need to what take very good care of it. So moving forward, or say it is therefore deeply concerning that Honorable Abena Osei Asare, former Deputy Minister of Finance, now serve as the chairperson of this important committee. Or say, anyone was say, Mami we and a committee no so. Now, a very disturbing ma ono A plus no pa because obe treacher and never more. Say, ena reho say, Samami we, and if Nakwasha say, on share and Yema A dear Funia Sani, was our committee on public account committee on. Ono nkonkoshe honum na eno nwanwa se wono Abena Asare no mom na nkonkoshe honum na niema ode bo Abena Asare no so bo se kire se eni kwan se Mr. Speaker emma sa maame no opportunity na audacity no man kwotena ho kwakwere sa ne niema no wo ho. So moving on with the paragraph or be kire eniema maame no ya any kwan say your mama no opportunity mpo na ode operate as a chairperson in the public account committee. Osei, her close association with the Minister of Finance during the tenure of Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta, a period defined by reckless borrowing, fiscal discipline, and multiple controversial contracts, undermining the credibility of her leadership. These include the Strategic Mobilization Limited contract, the ECG Biden Jayolos Reduction Agreement, and the Service Ghana Auto Limited Ambulance Procurement Deal, all of which are currently under investigation by the offices of the Special Prosecutor, OSP. In the A+, since say maame no Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta free Abena na free sa position one no ordinary eja maame Abena Osei Asare and ye hwe Ken Ofori-Atta nso so a ne nsa no adwuma Ken Ofori-Atta ne nsa no adwuma right now no ya bɔ no wanted dada ye de nema bɔ no kwadu intinese ye de akire ekoja sa maame wo ya Ken Ofori-Atta de Ken Ofori-Atta ye no si akire koje de akire koje maame wo ya. Don't we think say the same thing about me happen, because we have a lot of stuff under investigation. This one proves say maame no she doesn't need to be in that place. Public account committee no any kwanse man kwatena ho inti yenyi ni free ho. A+ say furthermore, her public defense of the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authorities, Reverend Amishadai Owusu Amwa, when he refused to disclose his age, raised serious doubt about her commitment to transparency and accountability. Because A+ say, omo vetting bi, omo ye vetting no, omo busa mine say, mine busa Honorable Abena Asare, omo busa Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authorities, omo busa no question ye friend no, Amishadai Owusu Amwa, omo busa no question say, on disclosing the age, I think it's a question in the crampo. Honorable Sam George the busa a question no, because omo policies you our system says so we are above 60 years contract will never be given, and then that part was emphasized until they were asking for his age because papa no to no oduru systems were trust system no kra enti eba sa no ena omubusa sa question no ena ye maame Honorable Asare aba Osei Asare ye you ma we oye na adwene say o intervene ama papa no ena Honorable Sam George say I was say mine ye a disclosing the age no into A+ asem wo kan wa no since say maame no na adwene so o defend papa no, and then with the policies no it is being said say if you are above 60 years you won't be given a contract. And about say not just a say maame no she can't be trusted, and then the public account committee no Omedumani said they must provide transparency in everything they do. And coming to this point, let's say protect papa no over the age they are, then Mame Abena Osei Asare cannot be transparent. She can't be trusted as to provide Ghana with transparency deals and all that kind of stuff. Into Mame no we can wait say ontimi nya adwuma no yenye ni free ho sana A+ eka. So moving on, A+ say it is inappropriate and indeed inconsistent with the ethical standard of parliament oversight for someone to deeply tied to the very administration and financial irregulations under review to preside over hearing demands accountably from others. Such a posture erodes public confidence and bring the image of the parliament into disrupt. Into A+ was say, send here Ye share any enima nyina we nyina yes able boy we nyina aso nyina no investigations ahodo a eya underground ye hwehwem se public account committee very important when it comes to the parliament there. Then yentimi hwehwe ma ye maame honorable Abena Osei Asare intimi operate egu parliament no anymore say, and then egu public account committee no so anymore say inti yenhwe ni yemfa yie entu yie. That is what A+ is saying. So let's continue. Or say, in view of the foregoing, I respectfully urge your esteemed office to take immediate step to support the removal of Honorable Abena Osei Asare as chairperson of the Public Account Committee to safeguard the integrity, impartiality, and moral authority of both the committee and Parliament as an institution. And yeah, A+ as some of or say, young fast stamp is so, manyan, yenny mammy in free honor, because a good Parliament, anymore say, a good account public account committee, a good many more say. So that is why A+ Asian marketing say yenny mammy in free office. Now the real question here is say, why politician benefit member say honor the way your kronkron man radi? Why nobody into A+ as 7 work and no A+ because this every see a chin too. Because the near ma mobile year before no, and they never see be a more year more year baby papa, but still now you guys are still doing wrong stuff. Let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. Please, my name is Humble. Here's some nice to you.